What's up, babes? It's your girl Deja back with another video. Today is gonna be a different video, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. We really about to get down to the nitty gritty because I just feel like there don't be enough people who be real. You feel me? Like, I'm real. Like, no matter what's going on, what the situation is, I'm never gonna fake to y'all. Like, that's just not something that I want to do. I don't want to be fake. I've never been that type of person. I've always took accountability for what things really are, you know. Your girl been wanting to give y'all YouTube content. Your girl has not been able to give y'all YouTube content because there has not been nothing really going on but the things that I've been going through. If we're being totally honest, since I've been a teenager, since I began to go to high school, I've always dealt with depression and anxiety. I want this to be relatable to everybody. Literally, I'm saying this right here, right now, on this page. I want this page to be relatable to everybody, and that's another reason why I'm branching out. I just couldn't keep giving y'all vlog after vlog after vlog after vlog after vlog. People, this is for anybody dealing with anxiety. This is for anybody dealing with depression. This is for anybody dealing with basically postpartum as well, because I could speak on postpartum. It's just basically for everyone in all aspects of mental health. You know, if you're not okay, your baby's not okay. As an independent perspective, if you're not okay, whatever is in your vicinity, your house, whatever you take care of, your house, your job, your car, anything that you take care of is not okay. I'm a full-time mom. I'll break it down to y'all. I work from home. I work from 7 to 3:30 p.m. When I work from home, I also have my children. I have a 2-year-old and a 2-month-old. And don't be trolling on here with, oh my gosh, she got kids, and oh my, because I can say I'm going through postpartum depression, but really I've been dealing with depression since I became a teenager in high school. So with that being said, ooh, girl, baby girl. With that being said, y'all, I'm gonna give it to y'all real and I'm gonna give it to y'all raw, because y'all know y'all girl always gonna give it to y'all real and she always gonna give it to y'all raw. Oh, baby, you feel like nobody feeling like how you feeling, and you feeling like you in your head and nobody can understand what's in your head? It's me. And y'all be coming to me, and I feel like because y'all be coming to me, this is something that I need to do, because I need y'all to know that life is real. I think most people live in a fake fantasy, because no matter what anybody says, oh, it'll pass, it'll it'll this. When shit happens, that shit happens. And the way you deal with it may be different from how other people deal with it. And that's fine too. That's okay. But that doesn't mean it's not okay for you to feel how you feel about a situation. I'm not here to give false hope, and I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm not here to bullshit you, sis. I just want this to be real life. Like, I want this to be motivational. I want this to be motivational. You want to know why I want this to be motivational? Because y'all, not even gonna lie to y'all, my hair, I just did it, right? But you want to know why I did it? I did it to make a video. But if I didn't have to make a video and say that this is what I wanted to do, this is what I wanted to bring to the table, if my feeling wasn't so deep to help you guys or to talk to you guys, then I wouldn't have did it, because that's how deep my depression is, that I really just don't give a fuck what I look like. But my hair, y'all, your girl, hold on, let's get into it real quick. Let's get into it. So your girl got some highlights did to her hair. But I just felt like it was time for a change, you know. So speaking on changes, my page needed to change. The reason my page needed to change is just because I can't get up for y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I can't get up. I can't act like I'm something that I'm not. I can't get up and do something that I'm not happy to do, or I can't get up and act like this is the way life is going and it's not, you know. This page should be a sanctuary for all, for young women, for older women, for women fighting postpartum, for women fighting anxiety, for women fighting depression, for women who just feel alone, just women, period. Because I feel like everybody be on a high and everybody wants you to be the baddest bitch, and they want to act like nothing in the world phases you. And really, sis, you really dying. You really dying inside. And that's not even a figure of speech. That's real fucking life, because you really dying. And nobody sees you dying. And I see you. I want y'all to know I see y'all. If I do give y'all an emotional aspect of me, it was on a fly. It was on a real life note. There be a lot of people who always just slide up to me and they always just be like, your daughters are so beautiful. And don't get me wrong, I love my kids and my kids are so beautiful. But just based on the life that you see of me does not mean that it's easy because it looks that way, or it looks so fantastic that you should do it too. And it is that way because you may not handle things the same way as I handled them, or you may not experience the same things that I did experience. Because with Emery, I did go through postpartum depression, but I only had it for like a month. And that was really just because I was learning how to be a mom and I was breastfeeding and things like that. With my second child, my postpartum depression grew worse, but that was only just because of events that was taking place and things that was happening. I really I'm a fucking mess. Y'all, I ain't even gonna fuck cap to y'all. I'm a fucking mess. Like, I'm a mess. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of this, y'all, I ain't gonna be no fucking mess no more. Y'all not gonna be no mess no more. We not gonna be no mess no more, because we together. I don't really know y'all. I don't know what the fuck to say, because I don't even know where to start. I had asked y'all to ask me a couple of questions on my Instagram, just basically to get the ball rolling on the topics that we're gonna talk about on this YouTube channel. And just like how I said, y'all, I'll be showing y'all on my day-to-day basis what I do to get out of my funk of anxiety. And some days I'll just take y'all on a day with me of being a mom, because most of the time y'all gonna see my girls in the vlog, because I'm a mom 24/7, 25/8. So y'all will still see the girls. If y'all was kind of scared about not being able to see the girls no more, you're still gonna see y'all sis. Y'all gonna see y'all's niece and y'all's other niece, and y'all gonna see them, and they gonna be with me in the bag, being kids and doing what kids do. This ain't the vlog for you. You wanna know why? Because I'm a real ass mom. Always been a real ass mom. Sorry. Anyway, and if y'all want this content, y'all gonna get it when I can give it to y'all. Like right now, I got 2 babies upstairs right now. My first question of the day was, do you feel like having kids changed you as a person? Yes and no. In all honesty, it wasn't my kids that changed me as a person. It was my relationship. Because as y'all know me as the party rocker. Y'all know me as a party rocker. The state that I'm in now, and that was me back in the day. Like, I threw parties. I was in high school. I lived it up. I had fun. I'll always go back to that life. Love that life. Still was my worst state of life. Still was going through a lot in life, but I was on a high. I would say I was my most happiest. I was on high. But in the state I am now, I don't go to the club. Y'all don't see me out. I don't go nowhere unless I got my kids with me and I'm taking them somewhere. I'm really just a homebody and I don't get dressed. But I wouldn't per se that was my kids. That just made me a homebody and homebody-ish. You feel me? But I'm about to be back out. I'm about to fucking ball. You feel me? Like, I'm 20. I just turned 20, y'all. And I feel like there's more life. And that's what I'm saying. Like, right now I'm in a depressive state. And I feel like I let myself get here. At the end of the day, at some point of your depressive state, you have to take accountability of what you did or what caused you to get here. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to figure out what caused me to get here today. I've been at a low. I've been low as fuck. Like I've hit rock bottom before, but I've also been at a high. And I promised myself I would never hit rock bottom, and I hit rock bottom again, you know? And that was my fault. So I have to take accountability for that. But that's because I did the same thing that I said that I wouldn't do and still ended up in the same situation, you know? There's no such thing as catching it. I'm gonna say that. It's either you fall into depression and you fix that shit, you get that shit right, you work on yourself, or you fall into depression and you stay there. Your girl's a crybaby, and your girl's a lover, and your girl's caring, and your girl love y'all. Your sis love y'all. So your sis is here to give it to y'all. Period, sis. Fuck. Anyway, two of my sisters asked me, basically, how do I help my anxiety, I would say. Because you see me right here, right now. I'm going to tell you. To talking to y'all, period, I'm a bad bitch. And that's cool. I could say that to y'all, and I could feel that, and I could feel that way, like, yeah, girl, use the it girl. But behind closed doors, I probably feel like I'm not, or like I could look better, or like I could feel better, or like my body could be better, or like, you know, things like that. And I feel like that's how everybody is, because on social media we portray, or we talking, and I feel like, and I think in my head, I may not feel like, but I think in my head, oh yes, I'm a bad, you feel me, like I'm mad, but really I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, what can I do differently? That's how the hair change happened. Hey, I wouldn't always say that's okay, because you shouldn't have to change yourself to make yourself feel better. Like, another toxic trait of mine is going to spend all my money when I'm having a really, really bad depressive day, and I just buy a whole bunch of stuff that I really, really like. That's another way that I deal with my anxiety or my mind racing. Most times when I feel really, really at ease, or like if I'm feeling really, really angry, like if I really want to hit, like destroy things, or, you know, end it all, or destroy things like that, I count, I go on a drive, and I do a hobby of mine in my home. So like right now, y'all are in my nail room and my lash room. No, I don't do nails. No, I don't do lashes. But I have a nail room and I have a lash room. Yes, I sit in here and I practice and I play. And I do nails and I do lashes. And that takes my mind off of things. It makes me at ease. Sometimes I just listen to my music. I play my music really loud in the house. I really don't care. And I just feel my emotions. Sometimes some stuff you just gotta feel. Like, some things aren't things that you can just blow off because somebody tells you that you need to blow it off. Some things are just things that you have to feel deeply in order to get over that emotion. Always remember how that made you feel. That way, when it happens again, or to prevent it from happening again, you remember how that made you feel, you know? Another thing that I did struggle with, that I am learning to still, you feel me, work on, is being confrontational. Not as in confrontational as in bad confrontation, just as in communicating. I won't say confrontation, I'll say communicating. But that's just a thing that I battle with deeply. I battle with my whole life though. I don't like to communicate because I feel like nobody honestly cares about my feelings but me. But one thing I would say is actually saying what's on your chest and getting off what's on your chest makes you feel more better about what you're feeling than not saying anything at all and regretting that you never said anything at all. A lot of times in my life, I never said how I actually felt. And a lot of people ran over me in my life, walked all over me, you know. And I'm really like I'm really wholeheartedly this person. Like, I'm wholeheartedly a lover. Like, I like to be a lover more than a fighter. Like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to argue, I don't want to, that's not me. So most people take that for advantage and just wash me in the fucking mud. But with me being who I am now today, I'm more firm. I'm more no bullshit. You feel me? Like, I don't really take as much bullshit as I used to take. Or like, when people say shit to me, I'm going to tell you what's in my head, just so you can know that's what your comment made me feel like, or what your action made me feel like, and this is how I'm going to go about it. You feel me? I'm going to always give somebody the option to take it or leave it, just like you guys should give them an option to take it or leave it, because at the end of the day, you was a real motherfucker. At the end of the day, can't nobody ever say nothing to nobody being real, and that's one thing that I hate. Hella people gonna talk shit about you. Motherfuckers gonna talk shit about you all day. Motherfuckers gonna probably talk shit because I'm literally sitting here right now telling y'all that I'm going through depression, and probably gonna post me or whatever, but ain't nobody never gonna talk shit publicly. You wanna know that? You wanna know why? Because everybody got their own shit pot of bullshit. Now, I'm in counseling. I've been in counseling before. There's ups and downs to this counseling thing, y'all. So there's gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days. Not gonna lie to y'all, not gonna fake to y'all. Because back in the day when I was younger, as I stated to y'all, I went through depression when I was younger. And my mother put me in counseling because it was just a lot. So I went in counseling and I talked to her. And as me talking to her, she told me things that I did not want to hear, but those things were true and things that I needed to hear. And as me being young and wholeheartedly, you know, not really ready to fix things, I ran from my counselor. So now me being in my older state and me realizing like I have children and my children deserve the best of me. And even if you don't got children, you deserve the best of you at the end of the day, because I'm not gonna cap to you, when your heart hurt, you can feel that shit. You can feel that in your chest at the end of the day. Because I don't know if it's just me, y'all. People, like, if more of y'all be feeling like that. But when my heart hurts, like, I feel that deep, and that's because I feel everything deep, and it's okay to feel everything deep, because some people would say you gotta stop taking things to heart, and that's one thing I would say. Yes, certain people, on the perspective of dealing with people, y'all, teaching y'all how to deal with people, you never hold nobody to a standard. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your grandpa, your sister, your lover, your brother, your friend. You don't hold nobody to a high standard, because ain't nobody perfect, and eventually they're going to fuck you. Everybody in life fucks you once, y'all. There's nobody in this life who's going to wholeheartedly give a fuck about you, because at one state in their life, you're not going to cross their mind, you know? So always remember that. You always got to cross your mind, you know? So protect your heart. So dealing with people is just dealing with people, y'all. In my head, I feel like there be a lot of chaos. And with that being said, the chaos going on really takes a lot out of me day to day, you know. Depression changes you. When I'm really, really stressed, I bite my nails. That's why I don't wear nails, for one. Not only because I have kids, but because I bite them. Some things that you deal with, you have to sit in. Okay. Some situations are way bigger than just, okay, this happened and it's gonna go away, da 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 da. Eventually it passes, it comes back, it passes, it comes back. But one thing I would say is sometimes some pain you just do have to sit in. And I do feel you guys on the drowning part, because I know some people feel like they're drowning, and I've been in that state before. Shit, I was probably in that state yesterday, you know, like feeling like you're drowning in all of the chaos is in your head and you just basically cannot get up, you know. One thing I'm gonna say is, ain't nobody gonna force you to get up. My state is a little different because I got kids, so I gotta get up. But probably if I didn't have kids, I probably wouldn't get up. And that's me being real. That's me being totally honest with y'all. But in my state with me having a counselor now, I don't have no choice to get up, because I don't have no choice to sit here and drown. And I don't have no choice to sit here and fall deeper into my depression. And I don't have no choice to not be here, you know? No matter how much I think that I don't want to be, I don't have no choice, you know? Nobody takes care of my kids how I take care of my kids. And that's one thing that I will always say. Nobody takes care of my kids how I take care of my kids. So I would never leave my kids. Why? Because I need my kids to be taken care of how I take care of them. Period. One thing I'm going to say is I'm a bomb ass mama. Because there ain't shit that I would have done differently. But in all honesty, there is some shit that I would have done later. And that's what I'm saying. There ain't shit that I would have done differently, but there's some shit that I would have done later. Like, I had bigger dreams. I can't even get the words out of my mouth when I'm talking to y'all. Like, get the words out your mouth, girl. Like, the one thing I'm gonna say is timing is everything. Live your life to the fullest, you feel me? Like, I feel like I'm 20 going on 50. But in reality, I'm 20 supposed to be going on 21. Hold on. Because I'm getting a little bit emotional. And when I get emotional, I got paused because I told y'all I wasn't going to cry on here. My moment is here right now because I'm just talking to y'all and I'm really expressing to y'all just the content that y'all finna be seeing it. Or y'all can, you know, always write me and I can talk about things on here for y'all just so I can help y'all wholeheartedly. Because I know some people just be wanting to write me privately but really be wanting me to discuss it publicly, not saying like who asked me. Stop being something to somebody that ain't that to you. And let me say it again, because y'all probably not hearing me say it when I say it. Let me say it again. Let me say it clearer. Stop being something for somebody that ain't the same thing to you. If you ain't going out your way for a motherfucker who would never go out your way for you, you would never be disappointed in a motherfucker not going out their way for you. Regardless if we say, oh, I did this out of the kindness of my heart. Yes, you do everything out of the kindness of your heart. Yes, I do everything out of the kindness of my heart. But that never makes me not second guess why does nobody never do nothing out of the kindness of their heart for me. My heart, that still does not make me not say in my head, why does nobody never do something out of the kindness of their heart for me? That's rule number 1. That's probably rule number 50. I don't even know what rule I'm on. Shit, y'all feel me? Y'all got me all over the place. Because when I'm having these discussions with y'all and we talking, y'all sisters, we talking, I want y'all to be able to understand me from every aspect. I want y'all to be able to understand what topic I'm on, and I want y'all to be able to understand the topic of discussion and understand the outcome of what I'm trying to get through to y'all. But I don't have all the answers, and I'm not here to tell y'all what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. I'm here to tell y'all and show y'all what I do and how I deal, and you could take my pointers or you could not. Both is okay. I'm here to help you get through your day, you know. Like, I'm just here to be a black girl living a normal life in this society of this crazy world. Like, so many suicides and so many deaths because everybody thinks that it's really a game, and to be honest, when somebody says they feel like they want to die, they feel like that. They feel like that, and they feel like that deeply. Or when somebody keeps telling you that they need help, or if you keep telling yourself that, if you're hearing yourself say that more than usual, more than normal, and you feel like nobody is understanding, you have to go get help. You have to go get help yourself. And I'm saying that because of me. As my depression grew worse, I finally decided it's either the depression is going to win or me. So at some point you have to choose you. And when you're going through things like that, you don't choose you. You don't want to choose you, because for real, you're unhappy with yourself. But in some state, whenever you get in the state of I want to choose you, you have to go for it. Because you're only probably going to be in that state for about, 30 minutes. Or you might be in that state for a day. Or you might be in that state for, an hour. But when you're in that state, you go and you get your help. I kept crying for help, and kept crying for help. But what was me crying for help doing? Because everybody was basically making me feel crazy about crying for help. Sometimes I just want to be regular Deja, not fiance Deja, not in a relationship Deja, not single Deja, not mom Deja. I just want to be Deja. I would just want to be Deja Monique. Some days I just want to be Deja Monique. And I just feel what I feel, because I can never just be Deja Monique, and that's how I feel. We probably didn't get a breakthrough today, but like I'm telling you guys, things that I will be learning in therapy is things that I will be sharing. I will be sharing those things. Well, is we think a lot, but how much of us really write it down? Then you really read it back, you realize what is the root. And everything starts at a root. And that's what nobody tell y'all. You think this chaos is coming from this chaos, and then this is happening because this just happened. Or this is just happening, and this is happening, and this is happening, and this is happening, and oh my God, and this is happening, and this is happening, and da da da. And really, you're reacting to all of this happening because of this one thing that actually happened. So, what maybe something big to you is not big to the next person. Like right now, probably what I'm going through is probably not as big to you as it is, but based on what the trauma that I went through when I was younger is big to me now, so I'm dealing with it differently. Back to me being a mom. With that being said, y'all, this is me in real life, and I just basically hope y'all start enjoying the content of the things that I show y'all that I do. And that's basically just things that I show y'all that I do to get out my depression funk. Yes, I said that I will be sharing some tips that my therapist does give me just to help you guys clear y'all's heads. That's mostly what I would say. Try your best to clear your head. But one thing I'ma always say is lesson of the day. Lesson of this video is don't let anybody downplay your depression, and do not fake like you're not depressed for anybody. If you are depressed and you feel that shit, say that you feel it and get to the root of the problem to go handle that. You feel me? Like, go figure out what you can do to get that together, to work on that, to better yourself, just so you could be in a better state of your life, just so you can live, just so you could be your happiest. You feel me? Like, you don't want to waste your whole life on being sad. And a lot of things happen in life, and you got to understand not everything that you can control, because you can't control everything. Some things will pass you by, some things you'll still feel, some things you'll still question, and that's okay too. But not everything is in your control. Some things happen and you just have to eat that shit. Some shit you just have to eat. But yes, I will be having more content on here for you guys, because I just couldn't keep doing the whole, oh, we're going on a family outing. Yeah. And yes, right now it is tough, but the times will pass. It will pass, and everything passes. And that's another thing everybody needs to understand on here, is that everything passes and nothing stays forever. come bond with little Daisha Monique sis, period. Cause I know you want to be my sis. So we finna be sis. We friends. We acquaintances. But hit that subscribe button so we could become sisters. And you could be my sis. And we could be like, yeah, babe. Yeah, girl. Got you. Period. So, love you guys.